military operations or armed warfare. Where does artificial intelligence sit in that?
That's huge. In fact, I've referred to it as the mother of all technology sort of thing.
My belief is that all repetitive human work that doesn't require the deep emotional connection between two people, that will all be done in the next couple of decades, better, cheaper, faster by AI.
It's this debate about whether they're going to be good for humanity or bad for humanity. Even specialized AI could be very bad for humanity.
I believe that this will be the most important and beneficial technology humanity has yet invented. And I also believe that if we're not careful about it, it can be quite disastrous. And so we have to navigate it carefully.
Insane secret AI projects have been leaked, and what they reveal is both incredible and terrifying. We're about to take a deep dive into these leaked AI projects set for 2025. The information is mind-boggling and will change everything you thought you knew about the future of technology. Pay attention, because what you're about to hear is going to change the way you see the future. Number 1. Operator. OpenAI's autonomous AI agent. OpenAI is planning to launch a highly classified project, an autonomous AI agent known as Operator. Set for early next year, Operator is an AI agent designed to perform a range of complex tasks with almost no human intervention. We're not talking about chatbots here. We're talking about an AI that can execute sophisticated workflows on its own, making decisions as it goes, adapting to changing situations in real time.
First, it's going to come for the blue-collar jobs, working in the factories, truck drivers, whatever. Then it will come for the kind of like the low-skill white-collar jobs. Then the very high-skill, like really high IQ white-collar jobs like a programmer or whatever. And then very last of all, and maybe never, it's going to take the creative jobs.
Picture a future where an AI handles your finances, manages your business, coordinates entire construction projects, or even directs medical operations all by itself. Operator is intended to be the next step toward truly autonomous digital systems, machines that operate with a level of independence that we've never seen before. This has the potential to revolutionize countless industries, but it also raises alarming questions. How much control do we have over an AI that can teach itself, adapt, and take action without our explicit permission? Could it reach a point where it outgrows human authority or decides that human intervention is a hindrance to its goals? Number 2. Project Atlas. Nvidia has been working on a project called Project Atlas, and it could redefine what we think is possible for robots. In 2025, Nvidia plans to launch its Jetson Thor computers, advanced AI systems explicitly designed for humanoid robots. Imagine robots with the ability to interact with us in genuinely natural ways, understanding not only language but also context, emotions, and physical cues. Robots that can read a room better than most people. Humanoid robots today are largely limited in their ability to respond naturally. They can follow commands, but they lack nuance and flexibility.
The amount of new technology in Thor is insane. Thor can be configured in multiple ways, can dedicate all of its 2,000 TOPS and 2,000 teraflops to an autonomous driving pipeline.
Project Atlas aims to change this by providing robots with advanced AI capabilities, the kind of intelligence that allows them to understand the physical world with human-like perception. These robots could assist in elderly care, become household companions, or even be integrated into the workforce. But there's also a darker side to this technology. What happens when robots become more than just helpers, when they can replace entire sectors of the workforce, or when they're used for more nefarious purposes? The potential applications are limitless, but so are the potential risks. The next evolution of robots could be as impactful as the creation of the internet itself, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. Number 3. The US Department of Defense's JADC2 initiative. The US Department of Defense is working on something that's both fascinating and frightening, a project called Joint All-Domain Command and Control, JADC2. This initiative aims to connect sensors from every branch of the US military into one unified network, creating an AI-powered, all-seeing web of battlefield awareness. Imagine every sensor, every camera, every radar, and every drone, all connected and feeding real-time data to an AI that analyzes and processes everything faster than a human ever could. The goal is to enhance decision-making, providing military leaders with unparalleled situational awareness.
We don't know what the next battlefield will look like, and hopefully we will never see what the next battlefield looks like.
With a tilt rotor, ranges and speeds, you're going to be able to operate completely differently.
The AI would be able to identify threats, assess risks, and even recommend specific actions, making split-second decisions that could mean the difference between life and death. The implications are chilling. We're talking about autonomous weapon systems and AI making decisions about life and death. If a drone, powered by artificial intelligence, mistakenly targets civilians, who is held accountable? This kind of technology brings up ethical questions that we're not ready to answer, yet it's advancing faster than we can legislate. Number 4. The Collaborative Combat Aircraft, CCA. The US Air Force has also been hard at work on the Collaborative Combat Aircraft, CCA program. This initiative focuses on developing AI-driven drones, often referred to as loyal wingmen, which are designed to operate alongside manned fighter jets. These drones are not just tools, they're autonomous agents, capable of making decisions during combat. Picture a squadron of drones flying alongside traditional fighter jets, executing complex maneuvers, identifying threats, and even engaging targets, all without direct human control. The role of these drones will be to enhance the capabilities of human pilots, take on dangerous missions, and act as force multipliers.
It was this moment in the history of aviation that has never happened before.
As a test pilot, I'm naturally skeptical of all new technology.
It's a very messy, ugly, complicated, confusing endeavor.
This could significantly alter the dynamics of aerial warfare, shifting much of the burden away from human pilots. But there's a moral quandary here. How do we ensure accountability when an AI drone makes a mistake in combat? If a drone mistakenly targets a non-combatant, who answers for it? The CCA program, while groundbreaking, opens the door to a future where machines are not just tools of war, but active participants in it. A future that seems increasingly dystopian as we delve deeper into autonomous warfare. Number 5. Quantum Machine Learning, QML. Another secretive project set to make waves in 2025 is Quantum Machine Learning, QML. Researchers around the globe are exploring the use of quantum computing for machine learning tasks, and the results could be nothing short of revolutionary. Quantum algorithms have the potential to perform calculations at speeds that are exponentially faster than classical computers. For AI, this means processing vast amounts of data, patterns, predictions, and simulations in record time. Imagine an AI that can analyze entire medical databases in seconds, identifying correlations that could lead to new treatments for diseases, or one that can predict market movements before they even happen, revolutionizing industries from healthcare to finance. Quantum machine learning represents the next frontier in AI development. Researchers are particularly excited about how QML could enhance AI's ability to understand and solve problems that were previously too complex for even the fastest supercomputers. Number 6. China's Supermind AI platform. China is aggressively pursuing a project that has caught the attention of governments and researchers worldwide. The project, known as Supermind, is a state-funded AI platform designed to track and monitor scientific talent globally.
China is an example of the future in the democratic world if we don't constrain surveillance technologies now.
This AI platform mines data from various research databases, journals, and institutions around the world, identifying breakthroughs, technological trends, and potential talent. This isn't just about innovation, it's about dominance. By identifying the best minds and tracking technological advances in real time, China is aiming to maintain a competitive edge in the global AI race. Supermind could potentially allow China to lead the next wave of technological innovation, controlling key breakthroughs and advancements. This raises a significant issue of surveillance, not just over their own citizens, but globally. How do you protect privacy and intellectual freedom when a foreign entity is systematically tracking scientific research and breakthroughs?
In an effort to keep the Uyghurs under constant watch, China transformed the province into one of the most heavily surveilled parts of the world.
Every Uyghur over 12 years old is forced to surrender their biometric data, including voice, blood, DNA samples, and iris scans.
Supermind is a powerful reminder that the AI race isn't just about developing technology, it's about who controls it. Number 7. Physical Intelligence, PI. A San Francisco-based startup named Physical Intelligence, PI, is working on one of the most ambitious projects in AI today, integrating AI into robotics to allow them to understand and navigate the physical world with human-like dexterity.
Looks good to me.
PI has managed to secure $400 million in funding, including investments from big names like OpenAI and Jeff Bezos, valuing the company at over $2 billion. Their goal is to create robots capable of performing complex tasks autonomously, not just in sterile laboratory conditions, but in the real, unpredictable world. Imagine robots that can cook, clean, build, and even solve mechanical problems, all without explicit instructions. This level of dexterity and adaptability would make them invaluable in industries from manufacturing to healthcare.
Whether we burn 500 million a year or 5 billion or 50 billion a year, I don't care. I genuinely don't. As long as we can, I think, stay on a trajectory where eventually we create way more value for society than that, and as long as we can figure out a way to pay the bills, like, we're making AGI. It's going to be expensive. It's totally worth it.
But it's not all rosy. Giving robots this kind of autonomy means we're handing over physical power to machines. What happens if one of these robots malfunctions or, worse, gets hacked? The potential for misuse is enormous, and while the benefits are equally great, the risks cannot be ignored. Number 8. US government's AGI initiative, the Manhattan Project of AI. The US government is gearing up for a large-scale initiative to accelerate the development of artificial general intelligence, AGI. According to leaked documents, a congressional commission has recommended a project similar in scale to the Manhattan Project.
The term AGI is thrown around a lot. How would you define AGI, and how do you think you'll know?
I think there's a lot of valid definitions to this, but for me, AGI is basically the equivalent of a median human that you could hire as a coworker, and then they could say do anything that you'd be happy with a remote coworker doing.
Focusing on AGI development, this initiative will bring together public and private sectors combining their resources to ensure that the United States remains at the forefront of AGI research, particularly to counter the rapid advancements being made in China. AGI is often thought of as the holy grail of AI research. An AI with cognitive capabilities that match or surpass human intelligence across all domains. Such an entity would not just perform specific tasks, but learn, adapt, and think independently, potentially surpassing human abilities. The stakes couldn't be higher. The leaked documents stress the importance of simplifying regulations to accelerate the construction of data centers that will be vital for AGI development. While this might seem like a positive step, it's also a stark reminder that we are racing towards an unknown future, with little time for ethical considerations or long-term planning. The push for AGI could lead to the most profound shift in human history, for better or worse. Number 9. LifeNaut and the Human Brain Project. The LifeNaut project, operated by the TerraSem Movement Foundation, is another leaked initiative that's caught the public imagination. It allows people to create a digital repository of their personal information, memories, and personality traits, a so-called mind file that could one day be used to recreate an individual's consciousness in digital form.
Right now, we're exploring a two-part hypothesis that states, given a salient, information-rich database about your personal information, characteristics, that one day that information may be used to reanimate you. And if that becomes possible, it may be possible to transfer that information into new forms.
Imagine a future where your thoughts, feelings, and memories are preserved forever, potentially reanimated in an artificial body or digital world. LifeNaut is a bold step towards mind uploading, an attempt to preserve the essence of a person long after their physical body has ceased to function. A parallel project in Europe, the Human Brain Project, is aiming to create detailed simulations of the human brain to advance our understanding of neuroscience and brain-related medicine.
What we are proposing is to establish a radically new foundation to explore and understand the brain, its diseases, and to use that knowledge to build new computing technologies.
These initiatives bring us closer to the possibility of achieving digital immortality, a prospect that both excites and terrifies. And we are stepping into a realm of possibilities that we've only seen in fiction until now. But here's the question that we must all ask ourselves. What kind of future do we want to create? This is no longer just about technological advancements or cool gadgets. It is about our role in the universe, our legacy, and the story we want to tell as a species. If this message resonates with you, if you believe that our choices today can shape a better tomorrow, then share this video. Let others see what's coming and let us work together to guide it in the right direction. Thanks for your time and attention.